Guys, I've been in here sick for the past few days, and my sister came over and did my breakfast meal prep for me, as well as helped me plan my meals for the first week. And she bought my groceries over and pre-portioned out my chicken, and this is more rotisserie chicken. She made my dinner tonight, which was a high protein barbecue chicken flatbread pizza, and cut up my cantaloupe, and also got, you know, my stuff here. She's so sweet. Let me see. Hello?
Hey, yeah, I'm sick.
Oh, okay, good.
I was doing dog work, so I knew I was good.
You right?
I knew I was good. But yeah. Alright, so better, man. Talk to you later.
Alright, thank you again. Love you. Let me know when you make it home tonight.
Love you too. I sure will, honey.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. She is so sweet. I love her. I love you guys. Bye. Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, Life of Deja. Today is February 2nd, 2025. It's now 12:50 p.m. I'm up about to have breakfast. I know it's lunch. I'm honestly not hungry, but I'm gonna eat. My start has been a little shaky because I have been sick, and I'm still sick, and I'm getting over my sickness, but I feel 1,000 times better than I did like 4 days ago, and like a good 20%, 15-20% better than I did yesterday. So I am about to make breakfast, even though it's like lunchtime, so please don't tell my sister. And yeah, so she did come over last night and bought me groceries and made me dinner for that night and meal prepped some breakfast for me, which was super nice because I'm gonna ask her to cook my food for me to do my fitness journey, because I want to focus on one thing, which is consistency in the gym. And I'm like, please just make my food so I can focus on consistency in the gym. She like, no. But because I got sick, she felt bad, so she came over and made meal prepped breakfast, for one breakfast option for me, and she made me dinner last night, and she brought all my groceries and stuff, so that was nice. And then she also did the calculations of how much protein and stuff, because my goal is not necessarily, I'm not focusing on calories, I'm not focusing on carbs, I'm not focusing on fats. My main goal is my protein intake. I'm focusing on making sure I get my baseline protein intake, which my goal is 150 grams. So let me show you what we did yesterday. Sorry, I'm still looking very rough. It's still a lot of pressure stuff going on, so just bear with me. So let me turn on the light. So what we did yesterday, I don't know if turning on the light helped or not, but I made my calendar for February. I'm going to try to do this so that you can see. And I kind of wrote some things up here, and these are the things that we did last night. So she kind of figured out what I was going to eat this week, and then she brought the groceries and brought it over for me. So she meal prepped this breakfast bowl, which you guys should have saw her making last night, or maybe I showed it last night. If not, I'll show you later in this video. But the breakfast bowl I'm having is going to have 34 to 38 grams of protein. When I add the cheese, it's going to have 38 grams of protein. And I did write the calories. It's 430 calories, which isn't bad. But, you know, again, I'm not focused on calories. My main goal is proteins. Let me actually start over here. So my goals for this month, I'm going to blame it on sick brain. Let me first sit you down so I could tell you all what the plans are. So I know I'm up here looking crazy again. I'm sick, so please forgive me. And I don't have the energy to do anything. But so basically my goals are to, what we're doing is, I challenged my sister. I said for the month of February, we're doing no spend. So we're not going out to eat, we're not eating out. We're not buying stuff that's not like directly related to needs. And also I told her I'm gonna get consistent, like to in the gym again, like finally getting back, because I haven't been back. And I said February is a great month because it's 28 days. So I said for the month of February, I'm gonna try to lock in again and get back into my routine, not only with the gym, but just in a lot of things. Because I told you guys I've been feeling like weird, like real distancy, like wanting to distance and wanting to be alone. So I'm trying to get out of that and like focus back in. And I felt like my relationship with God was slipping. So I'm focusing in on a lot of things this month. And one of the things that I'm focusing in on is fitness. So I told her she's not gonna do no, we're gonna do no spin together, and I'm gonna get back consistent in the gym. So that's kind of how we are here. So now I can tell you what we have on the calendar, and it'll hopefully make sense. So again, I'm not worried about carbs, calories, fats, macros, micros. I'm not worried about excess sugars, extra sugars, added sugars. Like, I'm not worried about none of that stuff. My only focus is protein, making sure I hit my minimum protein goals, which my minimum goal, my true goal is 168 grams of protein every day. Now on but just so I can like hit a baseline, my baseline protein goal is 150 grams of protein a day. So yeah, so I have other goals. So I want to start off small when it comes to getting back in the gym and, you know, getting back active again, because it's been so long. So yeah, my goal is to go on a walk outside, inside, wherever, but do 2 30-minute walks a week, as well as work out twice a week. I'm starting small. My old goal was, like when I used to go to the gym, it was be 3 times a week and 2 walks. So I was being active 5 days a week, because my workouts also included walks. So technically I was walking 5 days a week and then, you know, working out 3 days a week, but we're not gonna get into all that, but we just did anyway. So my goal now is to work out twice a week and walk twice a week. My workouts will still include a walk, but it won't be a 30-minute walk. So it's not gonna really be on the same level in a way as my old plan, my old like routine used to be. So again, I'm gonna walk twice a week for 30 minutes, and I'm gonna work out twice a week, and I'm going to hit my minimum protein goal of 150 grams of protein, but my goal is 160, upwards of 160, 168. And so, you know, of course, get my water in. I gotta start drinking my water again, because just in general, I started falling off of drinking all my water. Like water, I drink a lot of water, but I don't drink like a gallon a day no more. And also I don't, I lost it. But yeah, I haven't been drinking my water like that. So I'm trying to get back into drinking my water. And then also, what else did I say? Oh, I have to have a protein shake a day, because that's another way I'm gonna get my good amount of protein in. But I also need to go to the store and get my vitamins, so that I can make sure I'm taking my daily vitamins. I do have my vitamin D, but I still need to get like other daily multivitamins, you know, calcium and B112, vitamin C, I don't know, anyway, you know, vitamins like that. So I have to go get that stuff, but those are some of the things, my goals. My brain is foggy and it's kind of everywhere, so I'm sorry. But yeah, those are kind of my goals. And again, like I said, she came over last night and she showed me one of the dinner options, and then you know, we talked about the other stuff. Because I've been sick, I really haven't been eating, so I did lose some weight, so no, before I did. But now I have to try to get back into eating, and eating earlier, because since I've been sick, I haven't been eating until like 3 to 6 p.m. And it's really just, I ate half a can of soup and maybe some crackers, and I drank maybe a bottle or 2 of water. So I have to get back in it and, you know, get my water intake back up to at least 4 bottles of water a day. And I have to get into eating at least twice a day. She want me to eat like 3 times and then still have like a pre-breakfast meal thing. So basically 4 times a day. And being that it's already 1 o'clock, I don't see how I'm gonna get all of that in. So I'm gonna start with breakfast, and we might miss lunch, and then we're gonna come into dinner, which is really half dinner because I didn't finish the dinner I was supposed to finish last night, and it kind of fell over to today. We gonna work our way back up because I'm sick. I'm just gonna blame it on the fact that I'm sick. So I'm just, you know, when you're sick, you're not hungry, you don't really want to. It's just, I don't know. So that's kind of where I've been at. I'm trying to get my appetite and stuff back up. So that's why we're gonna go ahead and make a conscious effort, because again, I'm not hungry. And because I'm not hungry, I would naturally not want to eat until like whenever I get hungry, which is probably gonna be like in 2-3 hours, 3-4 o'clock. But we're gonna not force feed ourselves, but like push through to get our appetite back. So yeah, I want to show you how I plan things out on my calendar, on my refrigerator, and what I'm gonna eat for breakfast now. And I hope to be with you guys for the first week or 2 and let you guys know how everything goes. Yeah, I'm excited for this journey. I hope to stay consistent with it, and I hope that since I'm recording it and I'm involving you guys, that not only you do it with me, but you keep me consistent and you keep me on it. Like, you hold me accountable. We hold each other accountable. We're doing this together. So get up, get your breakfast ready, boo, after we talk about a calendar. Anyway, it's been so, I feel like it's been so long since I picked up the camera and like recorded and talked to you guys in vlogs, because just life and then sick and then anyway. So here's the calendar. We're gonna try to cover the thing. So here's all of those goals. So walk 30 minutes a day, twice a week, workout twice a week, at least more than, you know, at least 150 grams of protein daily, time with God daily, and protein shake daily. Because, you know, I said it's not just about fitness, it's also about my time with God. So for my weekly meals for this first whole week of February, is my breakfast bowl, which again has 30 to 38 grams of protein. When I add the cheese, it's 38. It's actually probably a little more than 38. It's probably closer to 40, but we said 38. And then I have 430 calories, even though I'm not carrying or counting that. Then I'm gonna have an oatmeal and protein shake, which is gonna be 37 grams of protein, 348 calories. And I have barbecue chicken pizza, which is what I was supposed to have last night, and it's 81 grams of protein, and I only had half, so I only had, you know, 40.5 grams of protein, but still, that's a high protein meal, and 668 calories. And then my other meal is soup and chicken, because again, I've been sick. I didn't do this one here because I have different soups that I'm just adding rotisserie chicken to. But yeah, because I've been sick, I really haven't been eating, so that's kind of why we did that one. Otherwise, it would have been something else. So for this first week, I have up here, I tried to lay it out like what I'm going to eat. So I'm going to have breakfast 2 and dinner 1. So breakfast 2, I'm going to have the oatmeal and protein shake. And then I'm going to have dinner 1, which is a barbecue chicken pizza, which is really the half barbecue chicken pizza from last night that I didn't finish. And then tomorrow, on the 3rd, it says PT, which means I'm gonna go to the gym and work out, and I'm gonna have dinner 1 because that's my high protein dinner, and breakfast 2. And then the next day, I'm gonna have breakfast 1, which is the breakfast bowl, dinner 2. And then on the next day, I'm gonna go, this is a W for walk. And then I just planned out dinner 1, breakfast 2. Then I'm working out, dinner 1, breakfast 2. And then I'm, you know, not doing anything, dinner 2, breakfast 1, and then I'm walking. But I didn't do a meal on this day because I don't know if I'm gonna meal prep again on this day or on Sunday. So I just kind of have to see how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, that's kind of how I planned it out. I planned out, I don't know why I'm making it hard on myself. Sometimes I just don't understand why I choose violence. But you know, everybody chooses violence sometimes. It's just sometimes how we do stuff. But yeah, hopefully this makes more sense. You can actually see what I was talking about. So I'll try to quickly figure out how to hold my camera. Repeat that. So basically what I was saying was, you know, I have the dinner one, or the breakfast to dinner one, and then I have the workout with the breakfast and dinner that I'm going to do. The breakfast and dinner I'm doing working out, and I just kind of have it planned like that. And I don't have any meals on these because I'm going to meal prep and figure out what I'm having. So this part is going to change, but this part is going to stay true. So yeah, and then that's kind of how I have stuff planned out on my calendar for now. And of course, like as we progress, I'll change it. But I like this calendar. This is one of my intentions of how I wanted to use it when I bought this calendar. So I'm happy that it's gonna work out nicely. But yeah, this is kind of my thing. So at least for right now. And I planned out my workouts days for the rest of the week. So like next week, I'm hoping to work out on the 11th and the 13th, and I'm planning on walking on the 12th and the 15th. These are subject to change. It kind of depends on how everything is going in the day, and also what I have going on like at work and stuff. So depending upon my schedule, so I might have to switch some stuff around, but this is kind of how I planned it out for now. But yeah, that is enough talking. Let's put this back on the fridge. Let's take away your baby neck and tighten you up again. And let's go ahead and get our food. So again, my sister, she brought over me a whole bunch of groceries, and these are the egg breakfast bowls that she made me last night. So they have eggs, they have green peppers and onions and egg whites and roasted potatoes, and I'm gonna add cheese. So yeah, and then this here is the other half of my barbecue chicken pizza. And then she did pre-portion out some chicken for me for when I make the barbecue chicken pizza the rest of the week. These are 6 ounces of chicken, and then I have a whole nother rotisserie chicken here for when I make the soup, because I'm also gonna have chicken, my lunch, which I didn't say, which is gonna be a salad. So I have cucumbers and avocados and tomatoes and onions, and then I'm gonna have this rotisserie chicken in there as well. So that's kind of like my meal for the week. I do have some orange juice, quite a lot of it, and then I have some almond milk and egg whites and stuff like that. So I think we said breakfast 1. Today we're having breakfast 2, which is the oatmeal and protein shake. So I will need my almond milk. We're gonna use this one. And let me prop you guys up. So I'm gonna grab everything for breakfast. Okay, so if I must confess that I don't remember exactly what we said last night when it came to the oatmeal. I do remember I'm having half a cup of oatmeal. So I'm measuring cups in the sink. Okay, so I do remember it's half a cup of oatmeal because that's a serving. I think I do need to call her. Okay, I'm gonna make my oatmeal in the microwave, cause that ain't never hurt nobody. This is the protein that I like to use. This MRE Light Fudge Brownie. It's 24 grams of protein per serving, and I'm gonna have it with almond milk, but my almond milk that I'm supposed to use has to be split between my protein shake and my oatmeal. She want me to pour the protein shake into the oatmeal, and I just can't get giddy with that. I don't want to breathe this in and then start sneezing. Okay. Okay, so now we just need to find the scoop. Hey, where the scoop at, boo? Where the scoop at, boo? Not the scoop, there it go. Jesus Christ. Got me deep in there. No comment. Oatmeal. Let me, I guess, fix you guys so you can kind of see what's going on, huh? Makes sense? Okay. Okay, so I have to figure out, where's my measuring cup, my liquid measuring cup. So I remember we said 3/4 cups, so happy that didn't fall, of almond milk. And I gotta have that between the two. So I have my oatmeal. I'm adding some, I'm not gonna drink this much juice. I'm adding some cinnamon to my oatmeal. And some sugar-free syrup. So, sister, if you're watching this, sugar-free, okay? Okay, it need a little sweetness. One tablespoon sugar-free syrup. Okay. So this is our oatmeal, and I'm gonna add to my heart's content of this 3/4 cup of almond milk. Don't need much. Okay, so now this is my oatmeal. It looks more oatmeal-y. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I like a little looser, soupy-ish oatmeal. So I basically added a 1/4 cup. And then the rest of this milk I'm gonna add here, but my protein shake, I need 6 ounces of liquid. So I'm gonna do this amount. Let me make sure. What do you need, boo? What do you need? Boo. Boo. 4 to 6 ounces. Okay. So I have maybe like 3 ounces. So I'm gonna add some water. So get it to the rest of the way. So I probably got half, oops. Okay, so I have 6 ounces of liquid in here now. I probably have half almond milk, half water, to be honest. And I'm gonna add my scoop of protein. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of this protein powder. Which, hello, where are the spoons? Okay. Because this is in tablespoons, 2 tablespoon serving. So 2 tablespoons of this PB2. Okay. This is you. This is you. And I'm also going to add a dash of cinnamon to it. And I actually think I was able to make the oatmeal the way I was supposed to, so wonderful. So this is breakfast for me today. Let's clean up a little bit. Okay, so this is breakfast for day 2. This is breakfast 2 option, which is oatmeal with cinnamon, almond milk, and a little bit of sugar-free syrup, and then a protein shake with protein powder and PB2, almond milk, and water. Could use some more sweetness, like sugar, like brown sugar, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna be good. And I have this protein granola, which was not accounted for because it has, even though my focus is not carbs, I had too much carbs for her. But they do want you to do like 2/3 of a serving, 2/3 cup. And I'm just gonna do a little dash on top, a little sprinkle. So, and that little sprinkle might have been a whole other gram of protein. So yeah, that's breakfast. And I'm gonna eat and drink this and do some stuff that I need to handle. And then I'll come back and see you guys later for lunch if I get hungry, if I can get it in. If not, it'll probably be dinner. But I don't have on my calendar to work out today because I'm still sick and I want to wait. Even though I'm feeling a lot better today, I want to wait until tomorrow to try to hit the gym. And I probably should have did tomorrow as a walk, so I might switch that out and make tomorrow a walk and not a workout, just because I'm still trying to get my life together. But yeah, that is it. That is all for right now. Day 2. Let me know how your day 2 went if you did it. Don't be afraid to watch this video and then, you know, get your stuff, get everything together, and then come back and then rewatch it again with me as we do it. So I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I'm looking better. Okay guys, so I just made my salad. It's 4:12 p.m. So I'm about to go ahead and eat this. I'm not really hungry, but I'm trying to make sure I at least get in these 3 meals. So in this salad, I have about 2 cups or 2 like handfuls of spring mix. I have about 1/3 of an English cucumber, about 5 cut up cherry tomatoes, half of an avocado, about a pinch of like a triple cheese blend, which is probably like a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of cheese. I have about 3 tablespoons of white onion, so maybe like a 1/4 cup. And then I have 6 ounces of that rotisserie chicken my sister brought me last night. And I also have, I'm gonna dash on some of this McCormick salad supreme seasoning. I'm gonna put the dash of this up there. And for my dressing, I have this zesty Robusto Italian dressing. And this dressing has 70 calories and 2 tablespoons, 4 carbs, 0 protein. So since it's a big salad, I'm probably gonna have 3 tablespoons, to be honest. I'm gonna try to stick to less than 4, but I know 2 is not going to be enough for this salad, so I'm going to try to do 3 tablespoons of dressing, and I'm just going to have it with some basic water. So yeah, this is lunch and I'm about to have it now. I'm not going to show my face because I've been going through with the drainage and everything. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. What's up guys? It is maybe a few days later, no, the next day. I'm feeling a bit better. I ate the same breakfast. I ate the half of the pizza. I didn't show you guys, but I'm supposed to make it tonight, so I'll show you it tonight. But I ate the same breakfast, the oatmeal, the protein shake, and I actually had a slice of cantaloupe. And now I'm about to go to the doctor because I have to get a return to work notice. So I'm about to go pick that up from the doctor. And I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm feeling a lot better than I did when I first got sick, a lot better than I did yesterday. So I know we're at the end. There's still some stuff lingering and stuff like that, but I feel good enough to go to the gym. I have listed on the calendar that I'm supposed to like do a full workout. So after I warm up, I'm gonna see how I feel, and if I feel up to it, then I'm gonna try to do the whole workout, legs or arms, one of the two. And then if not, I'll just walk on the treadmill. But yeah, I'm excited to finally be getting back into the gym. Today is my grandmother's birthday, so happy birthday to her. She turned 79, such a blessing. And because today's 2025, yes, I had to do math. She turned 79, and today is also my late brother's birthday, so happy birthday to him as well. And yeah, oh, it's February 3rd, by the way. It's 2:48 p.m. I have not read my Bible or prayed yet. I'm gonna say a prayer like as I'm going to the doctor to get my form, and when I come back home, I'm gonna read my Bible and do my devotional. And I'm hot. I'm sorry, I keep wiping my face. My nose and like under my nose has been so dry, like to the point the skin is peeling. So if you see that, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna just, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna just back y'all up a little bit more. But yeah, I'm gonna do that stuff when I get back home, and that'll be that. I feel like it was something else I was supposed to tell you guys, but I forgot what it was. I don't know, hopefully it'll come back to me later on. But I did weigh myself. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I did weigh myself on February 1st, and I will insert the weight somewhere here on the screen. That way at the end of the week when we check in, we'll be able to see where we're at. But I will say, as of today, I was 291.8 when I got on the scale. So we've lost some weight, but it could also it's due to sickness because I haven't been eating. But yesterday I did get all my meals in. I got breakfast in, I got lunch in, and I got the half of my dinner. Half of the pizza is only 40.5 protein. I'm supposed to eat the whole pizza, which would give me 81. But it's okay. I didn't get a whole pizza in, and I didn't get in another protein shake. So but I did have one protein shake yesterday, and I did have one protein shake so far today. But I'm supposed to, that's part of my breakfast. That's not including the daily protein shake I'm supposed to have. So gotta do better with that, but it's okay, because we're still pushing through, we're still grinding. It's only day 3, and it's only up here. Can't wait to see the Deja on February 28th, and then on March 1st, you know, whichever one, and give you guys a final update. But yeah, I'm excited to get back in the gym. I'm nervous because I know it's gonna hurt because it's been so long, and I'm gonna have to pay for it, but nobody helping my own. So yeah, I'm not gonna take you guys with me to the gym because I still got a lot going on. So I'm gonna just handle me, and I'll let you guys know how I go afterwards when I check in for the for lunch. I don't know if I'll show you guys lunch today. I might just check in with you guys for dinner because it's the same exact lunch that I had yesterday. It's a salad. The only thing I forgot to add to my salad was pecans, and I still have to do the numbers on that one. That's the one thing I didn't do the numbers with my sister, or she didn't do the numbers for me. So I have to check in and see what those numbers are going to be as far as my food goes, that I can do my total protein for that day and write it on my calendar. But yeah, let me stop rambling. I need to hurry up and get to the doctor's office so that I can hurry up and get into the gym. Love you, bye. Hey y'all, so I'm back from the doctor getting my forms and everything. However, I haven't been to the gym yet because I took some medicine right before I left the house, and I don't know if it was that or the sinus pressure and stuff that I was still having, but I had or the bun that I had in my head. But by the time I got back from the doctor, I had a headache, so I wanted to come up and flush my nose with like the neti pot and see if that helped. And it helped me breathe for a little bit, but now the congestion is back again. But I still have that headache, and I don't know why. Like, my ponytail is crazy loose. I even took off the headband to see if maybe that's what it is. I don't know what it is that's giving me this headache, but I haven't done anything. I haven't even drank my pre-workout yet. So I've been sitting here for a minute sending stuff to my job, all the documents and stuff that I had to send in to come back to work. And messaging my boss about some other stuff. But I'm going to the gym. I just don't know if I'm going to work out. I think I'm going to just go down there and try to do a quick warm up and see how I feel. In the worst case scenario, I'll just walk. Today, I do want to do a workout. I don't think I'm going to do arms. I think I'm going to do legs if I do a workout. Since today I'm going to have that high protein pizza. And I don't know. I think my bra might be too tight. The straps, and I keep loosening it, but it's a new one, so I'm wondering like if that's causing me to have a headache, because this is like a really support sports bra, and I'm wondering if it's just too much pressure like here on my shoulders from the straps. So I keep loosening the straps, and I think that did help, but I don't think I want to do arms in this sports bra. I mean, I could change it and put on a different one, but I don't know. I don't feel like doing all of that. So I think I'm gonna just rock with the one I have, and when I do arms, I'll know not to put on this particular sports bra because it's too, I guess, tight, but it feels good. Like when I had it tight like that, the support in my chest felt amazing, but it just, I don't know, I think it's too tight for like my shoulders. It's like weighing too deep or something. I don't know. So I have to keep loosening it, which of course lessens the support, but it's still a good sports bra. I don't know. I'm just rambling because my head is like, but yeah, I am gonna just go down to the gym at my house today and just see how I feel and just try to do like a walk. I really want to do legs because it's gonna throw off my whole. I really want to do a workout because it's gonna throw off my whole routine if I don't. I mean, no, it's not. Because if I walk today and then I work out on Wednesday. If I walk today, Monday, and I work out, I won't work out back to back. If I walk today on Monday, I'll walk on Wednesday, I'll work out. I might switch that. I'll walk today on Monday, I might work out on Wednesday and walk Thursday and then work out again on Saturday. I don't know. Because my week is technically Sunday through Saturday, so the 7th would be my cutoff for this week. So if I do an actual workout on Saturday, it'll technically be next week. My week is Saturday through Friday, I'm sorry. So if I work out on Saturday, it'll be a workout for next week. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't want to think too deeply on it. I'm gonna just try to go to the gym because my head feels a little bit better. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to tell myself it's in my head, like, because I'm nervous about getting back in there, and especially being that I'm still getting over the last remnants of my sickness. But I don't want this to like deter me and stop me from going. I want to like push through because it's always something. It's always something. So I'm like, no, push through, still go. I feel much better after I go. It's just getting in there. So that's what I'm trying to tell myself. But it's just always something, it feels like. Ugh. But I'm gonna go. I'm starting to not feel like it anymore. Like I had the energy and excitement. It's 4 o'clock, by the way. So it's been quite some time. I had the energy and excitement, and now I'm just like blah, my head. I'm gonna just drink some water and go down. Cause I don't know what else to do. Cause not going is not an option. Not going is not an option. If I went yesterday, then I could have not went today. But not going is not an option today. No excuses today. Today's the day where I'm back in the gym. Whether we do the full workout or we walk, it's debatable, but no excuses on going. We have to go. We got to do something. Okay, guys, pray for me as I pray for you, and I hope we both go to the gym today. We all go to the gym today, and do what we need to do. I don't know why, but this is making my head feel a little bit better. My nose is literally so dry. Like, look, you can see some of the skin peeling, like here. Like, it's crazy. Look at the dryness. Look at the dryness. The dry patches from me keep constantly blowing my nose, having cotton and paper all on my nose and in my face. Like, it's crazy. All of this, like this whole section is so dry, but this section is like peeling the worst. Bye. Okay, guys, so I'm back from the gym. I did not stay in there too long. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a coughing fit, so it's a horrible time to be trying to record this. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a coughing fit, so it's a horrible time to be trying to record this, but I just made myself some tea. So I'm gonna have that. And I'm adding in a Ricola to kind of help me with this moment I'm having. I think I'm over the coughing fit. I'm praying I am. But train of thought. I went to the gym. It is now 6 o'clock. I went to the gym. I waited for my headache to surpass, go away. Something about that word feels wrong in the way I'm saying it or something. I waited for my headache to go away, but it didn't fully go away, but it kind of like lessened in the intensity and the pain. So I said, okay, let's get up and go because we have to go. I'll go there and I'm like, okay, are you gonna walk or are you gonna do a workout between legs and arms? And I told you guys, because my bra at that moment, which I don't think it's my bra, I don't know what it is. I think I just was having a headache and just like, I don't know, I was just trying to figure out what it was, because my bra is still loose. Like, I could definitely tighten it, but it's okay. But the pain in my head and stuff lessened. So hold on one second, let me just, okay, so I'm back. Ooh, my camera battery was dying, so I had to go change it. Yeah, like I was saying, I went to the gym after I, you know, waited for the pain, the headache to kind of like subside, I think is the word that I was looking for earlier. I waited for that to kind of like lessen a little bit, or less intensified. It wasn't gone, but you know, I waited for it to go down or whatever. And I went to the gym and I was like, what am I gonna do? And I decided to just try to do a light-ish leg day. Because when I was trying to think about if I didn't do the workout today, when I was gonna do it, and I was trying to figure it out, and I was like, I don't want to work too hard because I'm still, again, getting over my sickness, illness, cold, flu. It wasn't flu, it wasn't COVID. I don't know what it was. They don't know what it was, but anyway, I was trying to get over that. And I'm at hopefully the last end stages. So yeah, I didn't want to do anything too crazy, so I was like, let me just do a leg day, which a leg day is crazy. but it was the only workout that I could remember off the top of my head. And like when I go back through my phone to see what I used to do, it was the only thing that I could remember like through and through as far as the routine goes. So I got on the rower for a warm up for about 5 minutes, drinking my pre-workout. I was feeling good, you know, feeling a little energized. Sweat was dripping, feeling pumped. And then I'll go do the leg press. And I didn't go up to how high I used to go. I said, let me start a little lighter, because I think I had got up to like 230, 240 with the leg press. So so I didn't go as high as I normally go. I just went ahead and did 190, 170, 190 when I did the gym. And it was like, you know, it was weight, but it wasn't like too hard, but it was a challenge. So I said, I think this is a good place to start today. I did that, and I put the weight on my back, and I wanted the video I said that I'm back in the gym. I was doing that routine, my leg day routine. So I was doing that. So I did the first 3 exercises, which was the leg press, the lunges, and then I don't know what the other exercise is called, but you put a weight right here and then you kind of like squat, but you don't like necessarily go into a squat, like drop. Is more so about pulling your hips back, like really, I don't know how to describe it. Whatever exercise that is, I'm gonna ask my sister what's the name of the exercise and I'll put it on the screen somewhere. I did my 3 sets of those, and then I moved on to doing the next set of exercises, which was gonna be like with I didn't do as much weight as I normally do with that either. I used a 25 for the weight I hold on my back instead of a 30 or 45. And then for the dumbbells, I use 12s instead of like 15. So I was supposed to use those dumbbells to do squats and then like arm raises, but it just was taking me a minute to like get my life back together. Like I took a long pause, like I had to pause my watch and everything, because I just started to feel really weak. And then like I was like, all right, come on, we gonna push through. And then like I stood up to do like the first set, I got so dizzy. I said, oh no. So I sat down a little bit longer, and then, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, let's sit on the floor instead of sitting on a little bench. And the dizziness went away, but I was still feeling like really weak. So instead of doing those first, I tried to like, let me just try to do a wall sit instead of doing the squat arm raises right now. Let me just try to do a wall sit. And I couldn't even get my life together. Like I got into the wall sit position, but I just didn't have any energy to like sit there for a minute. So I just was like, I can't. And I was like, honestly, you're probably pushing yourself too hard, being that you just now getting back in the gym after being out of the gym for a very long time. And then also being that you're still sick, like you're still getting over whatever that I had. And I'm also still like trying to get back into my eating again, like getting my appetite back, because I did have breakfast, which was the same breakfast I had, but that's the only thing I had, and it was like basically 5 o'clock, well, it was basically like 5 o'clock, right? 4:40, 5 o'clock, something like that. And I had only had that oatmeal and protein shake. So I'm like, you still trying to get your appetite back, so you're not really eating. You don't really have probably the energy and the protein in your body that you need to even try to get through this leg day, because leg day is supposed to have a lot of protein. But yeah, no, I ain't have it in me. So I was like, we just gotta wrap it up. So I put my stuff back, and as I sat there trying to like gain some energy and some momentum to put my stuff away and to get myself together to leave the gym, I called my sister. I was like, girl, she's like, it's not like you in the gym. I said, I'm in the gym, but I gotta leave. She's like, what's wrong? I said, I was pushing myself too hard, obviously. Tried telling her everything I just told y'all. And y'all, she was like, you was really pushing yourself because you was only supposed to walk today. She was like, the first week you should really only, you know, be doing walks because it's been so long since you've been in the gym and you ain't been in the gym consistently. It hasn't been too long since I've been in the gym, but it's been a long time. But it's been a long time since I've been in the gym consistently, like hitting it 2 to 3 times a week. It's been a minute since I've done that. And she's like, plus you still kind of sick, like you still getting over. You say you feel 80%, but still like you still sick. You not really eating, so you pushing yourself too hard. And I'm like, yeah, cause defeated. It took me literally, y'all, maybe like 15-20 minutes, no, 15, maybe I think it was maybe 10-15 minutes to get the energy and the momentum to wipe everything down, put everything away, and then leave the gym so I can go home. But yeah, it was, so that's that. And I was supposed to, you know, when I was talking to y'all earlier when it was like 2 o'clock, I was like, I'm gonna go to the doctor and I'm gonna hit the gym, I'm gonna be done in the gym and the doctor, or like all that stuff. I should be back home by 4. I'll be able to quickly make my salad and eat, and then, you know, hopefully let that digest for 2 hours, and then 6-7 o'clock I'll make my pizza, so that I'm eating my pizza by 8 o'clock, and then I'm, you know, I'm getting all my meals in because I want to get at least all 3 meals in. That ain't happening. That ain't gonna happen. Cause I didn't get back home until like 5:30, 5:45. Yeah. And when I got back home, I was like, you weak, so let's put something in our body. So I just had a protein shake because I didn't have the energy to make the salad. I normally would have prepped the salad, but I didn't prep it yet. I'm gonna prep it for tomorrow though, but I didn't prep it for today, so I didn't have the energy to prep it either. So I just opted for a protein shake, and I'm skipping lunch today, and I'm gonna have my whole pizza because the pizza again is like 600 calories, but it is 81 grams of protein. So I'm gonna do that today. And instead of, because when I eat the pizza, I only have like the appetite or the room for half of it. I'm gonna show you guys the pizza today so you know what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna just make sure I eat the whole pizza tonight, but I'm still not gonna eat that. It's 6 o'clock now. I need to get up at like 7 to start making that. That way I can also prep my stuff for work tomorrow, because I'm going back to work tomorrow, whether I want to or not. That's just when the doctor said I could go back to work, and that's when I'm going back to work. So yeah, come on, cough drop. I ain't gonna lie, I put 2 cough drops in this cup and some tea, and they both melted. So this some strong, oh no, one is still like, it's almost melted though. This some strong menthol tea, but it's gonna do in my throat needs, because I was in a coughing fit trying to talk to my sister. Like, just bringing the cup to my mouth, it stings my eyes. My nose is so dry, like it's literally peeling. Right here under my nose is literally peeling like it's crazy. Oh, I can't wait to be over this sickness, get my life back together to where my nose is just oiled up, face is oiled up. My whole face not even as oily as it normally is, because I've had so much paper products on my face that it's just drying it out. Like, goodness, crazy. Like, ugh, my nose feels so, ooh. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drink my tea and watch me some TV. I started a new K-drama because I haven't watched a K-drama in a long time, and I felt like I need some K-drama in my life, some love in my life, some Korean love in my life. So I'm drinking, or I've started watching Queen of Tears, and I didn't want to watch it because if anything got too much hype behind it, I don't want to see it. I'm gonna wait until I feel like, all right. And I just ain't watched the K-drama in a while because I felt like Netflix ain't been giving me no bops. But I do have another app that I use for K-dramas. I just didn't feel like signing in to the app on my TVs. So I was like, another time, we'll see what Netflix got. So I'm starting Queen of Tears because Netflix did say they think I would like it. And so far it's pretty good. I like that it's not like traditional guy is the aggressor in the love, and now it's more so like the girl is the, because you know in K-dramas like there's always somebody who's doing the kiss, and then there's always the other person that's like surprised by the kiss and they got their eyes open most of the time. It's different to see that it's the guy now and not the girl. So I'm liking it. I'm liking the switch up that this one has. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna finish my tea. And I wanna do a neti pot on my nose, but I'm gonna wait until tonight. I'll make it count right before I get in bed on neti pot. Cause I'm going to bed at like 9 o'clock. Cause I stayed up till like 3, 4 o'clock last night. Cause I couldn't sleep, so I just sat up watching K-dramas. Then I was like, nah, we gotta go to sleep now. So I'm gonna watch me an episode, and then once that's done, I'm gonna get up and prep my dinner and my lunch for tomorrow. And eventually take my shower and get in bed. But I'll talk to you guys then, because I need to go. My coughing's starting to come back in. I don't want to have to keep cropping that out. Love you. Okay guys, so here's my pizza. I kind of forgot it was in the oven, as you can see on some of these corners, but it's fine. I'm still gonna eat it. This is the pizza that has, I'll show you guys real quick. It has this as the dough, this Joseph Flax lavish bread, 60 calories. There's nutritional facts on the back. So it's one of these, and then it's about half a cup, 3/4 cups of this, a little over half a cup of this sauce. Then it's it calls for 1 ounce of this cheese, but I did 1 and 0.3 ounces of this cheese to sprinkle on top. So 1 ounce mozzarella, 0.3 of this cheddar. So that was a little cheat. I believe it's half a cup of red onions, and then 6 ounces of rotisserie chicken. And so that's it. It's pretty simple. So yeah, that's it. As far as the pizza goes, it's pretty simple. Only extra thing I did was add, I melted some plant-based butter with some Italian seasoning and garlic in the pan, and I spread that over the dough. And then I put my barbecue sauce down. I put down my mozzarella, my chicken, and my onions. And then I did just that. Oh, y'all couldn't see me say none of that. Only thing I did was melted the plant-based butter with garlic and Italian seasoning in a pan, and I spread that out over my flat bread, the lavash bread, and after that I put down my barbecue sauce, and then I put down my mozzarella cheese, which is 1 ounce of cheese. Then I put down my chicken. I put down like, I think, a half a cup of sliced red onions, and then I put down just a little bit, like 0.3 ounces of the cheddar cheese, and I sprinkled the top with some Italian seasoning, and that's it. I put it in the oven at 400 for probably like 10 minutes. Like I said, I forgot about it. It probably really only needed 5 minutes because everything is cooked. It was really just heating up. I also put it on the bottom rack, so maybe I should have put it on the top rack. But yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna eat it. It's not burnt. It's just a little crispy. You know, a little bit longer and it would have been burnt. But I have to eat this whole pizza to get in my 81 grams of protein. The other day, the first day I did it when my sister made it, I only ate half the pizza. So this is a pretty big pizza, as you can see. I don't know. It's maybe the equivalence of like a Domino's small pizza. I don't really know. But it's a big pizza. And again, it's 81 grams of protein and it's only 668 calories if I eat the whole thing. I probably got a little bit of extra calories because I added that 0.3 ounces of cheddar cheese on top. So I probably got a little extra calories and a little extra fat, but I don't care because that's not my priority right now. So yeah, I'm about to put it on this plate. I've already cut it with my brand spanking new pizza cutter that came in my kitchen utensil set. This is not gonna fit on this plate, but we are gonna make it fit on this plate. So it's basically a healthy flatbread. Because again, the whole thing is, and did I say 6 ounces of that rotisserie chicken? 6 ounces of that chicken. And the whole thing is only 600 calories. So that's pretty good. And it's loaded with protein. So this is my dinner for tonight, just with some water. So here's my pizza. So I'm about to sit on the couch, finish watching the next episode of Queen of Tears. I'm now on episode 7. So yeah, sit down and enjoy myself. And again, my goal is to eat the whole pizza, so we gonna see. We are gonna see. Let me grab some water. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm gonna go sit down, eat my pizza. Turn off this light. Oh, can't see me. Now you can. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit down, watch the next episode of Queen of Tears. Oh gosh. Okay. And enjoy my night. I finished my tea, by the way. And I still have to meal prep my salad for tomorrow. And my dinner, which is just gonna be some soup with some chicken. So I should be fine. Oh, I'm gonna roll the slice into a burrito. Toodaloo.